Why does no one talk about the 2ZZ-GE? It revs to 8,200 RPM. It has a Yamaha-designed head, and it came with variable lift way before VTEC memes existed. So why isn't it mentioned in the same breath as the K20, or even the B-Series? Today, we're diving into the most underrated engine Toyota ever built, the 2ZZ-GE. And by the end of this video, you might just wish Toyota never stopped making it. Let's start with the basics. The 2ZZ-GE is a 1.8-liter inline-4 DOHC engine built by Toyota in partnership with Yamaha. Yes, Yamaha, the same company that helped engineer the Lexus LFA V10. It debuted in the late 90s and showed up in some, let's say, unexpected places. The Toyota Celica GTS, the Lotus Elise, the Corolla XRS, even the Matrix XRS and the Pontiac Vibe GT. Wait, a screaming 8,200 RPM engine in a Pontiac wagon? Exactly. This thing was hidden in plain sight. So why didn't it get the hype? First, timing. The 2ZZ dropped when Toyota was getting safe. People wanted fuel economy, Toyota gave them lift. Honda had already cornered the VTEC market, and people didn't trust Toyota's version, VVTL-i, even though it worked beautifully. Second, chassis pairing. Most of the cars this engine came in were underwhelming in handling, except the Lotus Elise, which is where this engine truly shines. But when it was put in a Corolla or a Matrix, it was like putting a samurai sword in a butter knife handle. Here's where it gets spicy. The 2ZZ-GE wasn't just a high-revving gimmick engine. It was forged from the factory with a square bore and stroke, forged steel connecting rods, a die-cast aluminum block, a Yamaha-designed head with variable lift and timing, VVTL-i, and a real redline at 8,200 RPM with power peaking around 7,800. The lift engagement, it hits like VTEC, aggressive, sharp, and sudden. From 6,200 to 8,200 RPM, this thing is in attack mode. It's not torque heavy down low, but once it hits lift, it screams. Now, here's where things get controversial. Is it tunable? Yes, but not easily. The 2ZZ-GE wasn't built with boost in mind, but plenty of people supercharged or turbocharged it with decent results. Lotus even sold a factory supercharged version in the Exige S, pushing 240 plus HP from the same block. The biggest bottleneck? The stock ECU and oiling system. But with standalone management and upgrades, people have pushed the 2ZZ to 300 plus wheel horsepower reliably. Just don't cheap out. This isn't your average Civic D-Series. So why does the 2ZZ-GE matter today? Because it was one of Toyota's last high-revving NA Japanese-built sports engines before the hybrid era took over. It represents a time when Toyota still took risks, when they made engines for drivers, not just commuters. And while everyone obsesses over 2JSs and K20s, the 2ZZ quietly became a cult legend, powering everything from daily drivers to track monsters. So the next time someone asks you what the most underrated Japanese engine is, don't say the obvious. Say the 2ZZ-GE, the forgotten screamer with Yamaha DNA. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and let me know in the comments, what other forgotten engines should we cover next? You might just see yours in the next episode of Piston Pop.